Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kaz and I'm a channeler and a healer. We are once again going to speak to Merlin as we do every month, and we are at the park so we can talk to him nice and clearly. He does like to be outside in nature, and occasionally comes through when I'm not in nature, but most of the times it's when I'm outside. So I'm just going to pick up my Merlinite to assist the messages. And here we go. Greetings, beloved ones. Thank you once again for joining us for this very special collaboration. I am overjoyed to see that a lot of you are taking charge of your lives, and that a lot of you are starting to overcome things that have been challenging you for many, many years. We see you have done a great job, and we are assisting you with the energy right now. It is time for all of those things that you've desired to happen to come forth. So now the time is ripe for putting effort into any of your endeavours. So if you want to see growth in any area of your life, now is the time. This does include taking steps by yourself to ensure this happens. However, we will be assisting greatly, particularly those of you who have understated or underestimated yourselves to others in the past. So if you are trying to promote yourself in any sort of way, we are helping with that, greatly helping with that. There's a lot of assistance being given by the Devic and angelic realms for this. So if you have anything to share with the world, now is a really good time to get it ready to go. There is about a 6-week window here for you to tie up any loose ends and get it out there into the world. Not all of you will have a spectacular success all at once, but it will be slow growing and building for those of you who that pertains to. Some of you will see immediate growth. Please do not be discouraged if that isn't you, because sometimes things need to grow slowly for them to be established with good footings before more is popped on top of it. And of course, we're referring to any type of building. You need to do the groundwork and then put the bricks on and then put the roof on. We are allowing you to speak freely to us at this point. So if you do have disappointments in life, please speak to us about them. If you do have any discouragement, please give it to us. We will lighten your load. All of those things that in the past before have failed for whatever reason are going to be more promising now. So please do not be discouraged with what you are seeing outside of you, because the internal groundwork has mostly been done. And we are encouraged to say that you will be successful in your endeavours. Some of you will be rerouted or rerouted because there is something there that perhaps isn't really aligning with your highest good and what you wanted to achieve this lifetime. But for most of you, you are on the right track. We're seeing a finality to matters that have dragged on for a long time. So, for an example, if you have been attached to a person, place or thing over many, many years, or maybe even most of your lifetime, that entanglement will start to unravel. You may have already been seeing this unraveling starting to happen. And again, because of the denseness of the earth, you won't see an immediate unraveling. You won't wake up the next day feeling like it never happened. You will see a gradual loosening of the bonds. Sometimes you might step a little bit backwards into where you were before you go forwards again. And sometimes that's just about gaining energetic momentum forward. So let us give you an example. If you have an addiction to something and you've mostly given it up, but every now and then you step backwards into it, that is often the energy needed to go forward. So please don't ever feel that you've failed at something. Sometimes it's just the boost that you need to keep going further and for longer. For those of you that do have habits that are not consistent with your higher purpose, these will be dropping away, and you will soon see that what you did was for a reason, and it is not for you to regret it. It is for you to rejoice in now that it's not there. Having regrets holds you in the past, so we ask for you to be grateful for this new beginning and this new energy. We want you to be able to shine your light throughout the world. So if you are a little bit shy, we ask you to step forth into the light and allow others to see you. You will be offered protection. It is usually your own limiting beliefs that are holding you back. So if things have not progressed as you would like them, it's because something inside of you is saying no. So you may need to do some archaeology within yourselves and dig a few little trenches and uncover some relics from the past that need to be let go of. We see in the past that you've floundered in certain areas of life, and that's okay. If you felt really drawn to do something and it failed, that's okay. It may be that it was past life energy that needed to finish this lifetime. So let's say that you had a particular career and you either withdrew from it and switched directions voluntarily, or you were forced away from it. That's all because it is a little bit of grounding for this lifetime. However, it is energy from past lifetimes and it needed to go. So don't ever feel guilty about giving things up that you worked hard for in the past. There is always a reason that you were guided or pulled in certain directions, and it's your inner guidance doing that, with a little bit of help from us sometimes. If you overstay your welcome in places, you will be assisted to leave. So if you've ever lost a job or a situation in the past, it's because it was no longer for you. And sometimes that's a very hard lesson to learn. Sometimes you have to jump before you're pushed. And as humans, we see that you like the so-called safety, but what we see is just unstable ground. We are very fortunate to commune with you, and we ask that you give grace to yourselves and to all others around you, including the animals and the flora on the earth and Mother Earth itself. We bid you farewell, beloved ones. Thank you, Merlin, for talking with us. That was some very helpful guidance. A lot of us need to hear that things are going to be going our way if we allow it to happen. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and I'll see you in my next video.